Hi guys, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about our Lumineo LED panel device. So I'm going to tell you some of the features and I'm going to tell you the wavelengths of light that it has in this device. So first of all, I'm just going to give you a walk around of the device itself. So it is a arch-shaped device, but it has an interlocking hinge. So you can fold the device right down in half, so you can store it away quite easily. Also, the interlocking hinge means that you can sort of change the shape of the device as you're doing your treatment. So if you've got, if it's for a salon or a clinic and you've got one of those tapered beds, then you can kind of adjust the device to that. As you take a look on the inside of the device, this is where all the LEDs are. It's got over 1,000 LEDs in here, so 1,200 LEDs, and they are all, there's like component chip in here of LEDs in each bulb, so that's really good. It's got over 1,000 based on the 6 wavelengths that it has. And then everything on this device, it doesn't have a remote or anything attached to it, it's all digital and built in. So I'll go straight in and start showing you the digital screen now. So as you can see, this is a screen here. It comes up with a little on button. Once you press that on button, then all the functions of the device are on there for you to see. So first of all, you have all the wavelengths located over here. So you've got your blue, red, so you've got your blue, red and everything on that side. And then you've got this function here is to lock the device. So if you're going to not want to fidget or disturb the settings, you can lock the device. I rarely do use this setting, but if you did want to do that, you can do. This is the calcium light function on here, which I'll go through later. And then it's also got the timing on there, so you can set the time. You can either increase it or decrease it based on your treatment protocol. The minimum it goes up to is 15 minutes. And yeah, that's it really. That's the sort of digital screen, so you don't have to faff around with any remote or anything that's attached to the device. It's all built in there for you. So first of all, I'm going to talk about the red light therapy in the device. So the red light therapy in the Lumineo device is at 630 nanometers, and what that means is the nanometers means the depth it penetrates the skin. So the 630 red light penetrates into this layer of the skin, which is the dermis layer, and that's where we want it to go into because it's got the fibroblast cells for collagen production and stuff like that. I do have more detailed videos on red light therapy, so if you want to look at those and learn a little bit more, then you can do. And I also have on blue light therapy as well. So I'm not going to go into too much detail on red light therapy in this video because I do have the separate videos. But this is where you really want it to target because it is where all the anti-aging structures are, and also where you want to boost the collagen, repair the elastin for anti-aging. The second light that the device has is the blue light therapy. The blue light therapy is really good for sort of your more acneic skin conditions, if you've got spot prone skin, and the reason for that is because the device penetrates into the epidermis layer of the skin, so it is quite a topical treatment, and the reason for that is because it targets more the acne bacteria on the skin to sort of reduce that. It doesn't need to go any deeper, and it's just targeting those areas, which is why it has such a beneficial effect on acne. There are sort of treatment protocols where you would maybe need to use the red and the blue light together, but I'll go through that later as we have some separate function for that as well. One of the other modes we have on the Lumineo is the near infrared with red. So the near infrared is at 830 nanometers and the red at 630. And if I just show you in the device, you'll see that the red light is coming out of these LEDs here, and then the near infrared comes out of these 2 rows of LEDs here. Now, the near infrared, humans can't see that wavelength at 830 because it's outside of the spectrum of light that we can see with our eyes. So you won't see anything on there, but that is where the near infrared comes out with. There's no heat or any feeling like that. A lot of people get near infrared confused with infrared, which is completely different, and we don't use that in our device because it creates heat and you don't want that sort of heat so close to the skin. That is more a treatment that is used for pain, like arthritis and stuff like that. But yeah, that's near infrared and red, and you would use that treatment to treat sort of severe signs of aging. You would also use it to treat after advanced procedures like Botox, fillers, some types of laser treatments as well, and that's because it increases and improves the downtime, so the healing period. So there are some treatments that can cause like bruising, swelling, stuff like that, and the near infrared penetrates down. So it penetrates down into past the dermis and into sort of the subcutaneous layer down to like the muscle and tissue area. And that's why it's so good at improving bruising, swelling, stuff like that, while the red light is comfortably working in the dermis layer on the anti-aging structure. So it's a really good light pair to use in those sorts of advanced treatments or in sort of severe anti-aging. Also, it's really good for some skin concerns like rosacea, where you do need that deeper healing to reduce inflammation in the skin. So those are the main three sort of lights, the red, blue, near infrared. We then also have this others function where it has all these amazing other LED light therapies in there. So the first one is green light therapy. So green light therapy has shown promising results for sort of pigmentation treatment because it targets the area where the melanocytes are and sort of disperses them, so it fades away like dark marks and sort of age spots. So it's really good for that. And then we have your sort of orange and yellow lights in there, which are really good for detoxing, energizing the skin. If orange light is really good for brightening the skin tone. So if you have like dull, lackluster skin, that would be a really good treatment to have. And then we have the purple light, which is a combination of the red and the blue lights. As I mentioned earlier, there are some types of inflamed acne where you will need both types of light, because blue light alone will not work, because this acne presents with a lot of inflammation and redness, which red light therapy works better on. So if you've got that sort of skin, then you would treat it with this. So in this device, you've got all these amazing LEDs in there, so it can treat such a variety of skin concerns. And it's also a very powerful device because it is professional grade. So as you can see, the lights are quite bright. It does sit away from the face, but that's really good. Some people find that a lot more comfortable as well, rather than an LED face mask as well. So it really depends on what your preference is for treatment. The Lumineo LED is used by over 1,000 professionals worldwide, and that's because it's such an amazing device. It is just jam-packed with technology therapies in there, so all the LED light therapies that we believe have research and have shown positive results in research for the skin. So we've got all those in there, and you can absolutely use them in treatments and add into skincare routines because it just gets you that better, quicker result. The treatment time is optimized at 10 minutes, although the timer starts at 15 minutes. You can sort of complete a treatment in 10 minutes because it's a higher powered device with more LEDs in there. You can do a quick treatment of 10 minutes. However, some people like to do a little bit more. So you can do, but just watch my video on sort of how long to use light therapy for, because there's no point in doing 60 minutes of LED light therapy. The 60 minutes and the timer is there if you were to do different lights for the different times. So for example, if I set a timer for 30 minutes and then after 10 minutes I change the light, then I can get 3 different LED lights in there for my skin. So I could do like a red, a blue and a green. So red to target my aging, blue to target my spots, and green to target my pigmentation. So you can absolutely do that sort of treatment as well. With the Lumineo LED, yes, you can use them with other advanced treatments. You can definitely integrate it in. You can use it with Botox, fillers, chemical peels, microneedling, dermaplaning, like the list is endless. And that's because the Lumineo LED is a non-invasive treatment, so it pairs very well with some of these other advanced treatments, and it's also, the red light especially, shown to improve healing periods. So that's why it pairs really well with treatments like microneedling or some laser resurfacing, where you may want to reduce the downtime. So yes, you can definitely combine it with other treatments.
Thanks guys for watching our video on the Lumineo LED. If you have any questions or something you feel we didn't cover, don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to help and answer any questions you may have. And we'll see you in our next video. Bye!